Welcome to another episode of Big Lee's Corner. Alright, this is kind of a redo video. I tried to do a video earlier, unfortunately. Still pushing on pause, I pushed stop. So I broke that video in half and I'm unable to dub right now. So I just redid the 3-year anniversary of Big Lee's Corner video. It's this day 3 years ago that I posted my very first video. Well, 3 years of 1 day if you count the testing video. But out of episodes or segments, whatever you call them. Today marks the 3-year anniversary of episode 1. But anyway, thought I'd bring up a few things like how I brought up the Big Lee's Corner name. Alright, 8 years prior when I was working for the Evansville Coliseum as the camera guy, I always hung out at this one part of this one wing right behind the curtains. And I just personally myself called it Big Lee's Corner. I never told any of the workers that's what I call that area. But anyway, I thought I would use that name. Also, I didn't know I had to do a logging off or logging out saying. Sort of like one day I just said, "I have a nice day." But I thought I'd use my old live journal exing by saying, "I'll try to have a nice day." So ever since then, made that kind of my slogan. Unfortunately, Big Lee's Corner was only going to be about my collectibles pretty much. Hey, I wasn't even going to feature the cats in this video when I had only 2 of them back then, Garfield the Weasel and Bermuda the Giant Gerbil, which Garfield the Weasel appeared in the background one day and I thought I'd introduce him. By the way, rest in peace to those 2, along with 4 others that passed away, 3 of them last year, the other one 2 years ago. But one thing I can say is I've made it over a year without losing any more of them, so I pretty much say I'm doing good right there at least. What else? Anyway, as you see my earlier episodes, I was featuring anything but just toys, and like I want to make this into a toy show pretty much. But inspired by Grimm's Toy Show. I'm pretty much inspired by that. I'm also inspired by American Pickers, so basically I was showing off everything except just toys. And then it was like I came back with all this other stuff and decided to do Pack Rat City. My roommate kind of said something about Pack Rat. Excuse me, when one of the cats clawed my toe. But yeah, my roommate said something about Pack Rat and like, welcome to Pack Rat City. I thought about saying that. Looking back at that moment, I thought about saying that. Like, wait a minute, that would be a good title. So now I created Pack Rat City a few months ago. Showing off everything except just NASCAR and wrestling. And then the taste tests, there wasn't intentionally going to be a Tuesday night taste test, but then I originally started doing taste tests here and there. And I thought I'd just make the Tuesday night taste test. Try to make it a weekly episode. But here I am now. 116 subscribers later. 3 years later. I admit, 116 ain't saying much, but then again, I ain't self-promoting much. For certain reasons. One is, I got more cats than I'm legally allowed to. So I don't want anyone to know where I'm actually living, because they're snitches. There is a snitch across the street, which is why I don't wear my own shirts on my videos, because I go outside with the shirts I have on. But yeah, there is a snitching bitch across the street. If she ever found out I had more than 6 cats, you might check out my videos just to find out that information. And then I would end up losing all the cats, so that's kind of why I don't self-promote much. But anyway, shout out to K-Dog for promoting me somewhat. I don't mind others promoting me, I'm just not going to self-promote that easily, except when I go to conventions. Like if any of you see me at Free Comic Book Day, or if any of you see me at the WWA Wrestling, which one of the fans, someone who watched my channel actually seen me there. I forgot to give that guy a shout out, so it was awesome. He was a fan of my Loot Crate boxes, which I might add, I was inspired by Brian Zane's Wrestling with Regret to do that. So I've been subscribed to Pro Wrestling Loot. And then there was Lucha Loot, which is on hiatus right now. I don't know when they're going to come back in the business. And then WrestleCrate USA, which folded and sold their stock to Pro Wrestling Crate, which I was also happening to be subscribed to. So right now I'm only doing 2 different loot crates. And also Ian Noah Sane. Haven't done an Ian Noah Sane episode in over 2 years. And it's because I wanted to add the title sequence, also give the Mr. Static rating. So those of you that don't know, the movie Demonic Toys, there's a killer toy robot that shoots people with lasers. Anyway, that's my personal favorite horror movie character of all time. Yeah, well, you would think it would be Jason, Freddy, Pinhead, Leatherface. Nope. My favorite horror movie character is a generic toy robot that shoots lasers at people. That only appeared in 2 movies and 4 comic books. Oh, and on Screaming Soup, he also appeared on an episode of Screaming Soup. And check out their channel; it's a real awesome movie review. But yeah, I'm a fan of that guy or that thing. Now, as far as horror movies played by people are concerned, definitely CD from Hellraiser 3: Hell on Earth, which kind of makes Pinhead my #1 favorite horror icon. So just throw that out there. Yeah, I haven't featured much horror movie things because I prefer to have Ian Noah Sane do that, but due to the fact of all YouTube changing its ways where I can add in the title sequence, that's kind of why I haven't done Ian Noah Sane for over 2 years. But I would like to launch Ian Noah Sane back in the videos again. Also, just growing this, I need to shave all this hair off Ian Noah Sane. It's meant to be shaved bald. Also, let's see. I talked about the cats. I talked about Pack Rat City. Talked about Insane Asylum. There's also another character I declare full of hate named Joshua Atheist. I want to launch that guy eventually. For one, I don't have the mask for the character, which is supposed to be a gas mask. Also, this guy's hailing from the closet, so I don't have an empty closet in this house. Every closet in here is filled up. As you all see, I'm a pack rat. Also, I was mentioning about Tuesday Night Taste Test. But yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and wrap this up. 3-year anniversary of Big Lee's Corner. I'll try to have a nice day for another 3 years and another 116 subscribers. I'm out.